So, as you know, we're on our way to our airport hotel for our flight tomorrow. We've packed everything that I can think of. We've got electricals, products, hair, name it. We've got a whole world of stuff in a bag. So, obviously gaining more experience as we go along and stuff. You realise what you need to take, what you forgot. You know, I think the key, is to always learn from your mistakes. So my role within the team is I lead the fashion week. I employ a number of stylists. They're all really talented stylists from all over the world, from everywhere, from Barcelona to LA, Sweden. A group of people that I work with in the UK, which is my UK creative team. We create the look for the show and then filter it down throughout our stylists and teach them how to do the look. There's a lot of pressure and stress behind it, creating the look, finding out what the designer really wants. And then creating that on the day in front of the makeup artist, the stylist, the PR, the publicist, to make sure that we give a good fashion forward look for their show, which is hopefully going to make headlines of magazines and be trend setting. So we can see that look, that trend, a dilution of it on the streets in the next 6 months when the collection's out. We're on our way to the test now, so bags in the back. So it's me and Steph that always go to all the tests. We've got this test. I managed to push back another one that we're doing straight after by an hour, so we should have enough time. All the stuff that we've been getting is like real wet looks, and like this is a gents test, so it's really slicked down. It's like from almost that Lambvin collection, where all the men's got seamless shine all over their hair. So loads of gels, nets, drying it with a hairdryer. Keeping it smooth, a bit of men's barbering around the neck, I reckon, to keep it all looking sharp.
My role on the team is I'm Matthew's first, so basically throughout Fashion Week I go everywhere with Matt. So I go to all the tests with him and I'm basically there as like support and inspiration, and then also on the shows as well I'm there for support for the rest of the team, so if they have any problems or questions they can always come to me. And if Matt's busy elsewhere doing like interviews or anything, then it's my turn to like step up and basically take charge of the team.
Okay, so we're going in, so see if they're alright with all this filming going on. How you doing, you alright?
What?
How you doing, you alright? Yeah?
How are you?
Have you got the board with all the...
I have the printed references. Or the...
But yeah, those would be good too, but the have you got pictures of all the models? Have you got...
Oh no, because we're going to do castings.
So, what do you want to do about the guys that maybe have it a bit longer at the back? Do you just want to bring it in and wear it slick, or are we okay to, sharpen it up a bit? Or...
Well, yeah, you just do your thing and make it look as good as possible.
Cool. Well, when you're casting, obviously with the look that you're doing, if you bear in mind that the guys with longer hair aren't gonna, you're gonna have length down here, so it might make it a bit awkward for you guys to just, the continuity. So yeah.
Well, I mean,
just that little bit different. Like this has got more of that. You see the difference between these two here.
This is a lot more sleek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this a lot more, to be honest.
Jason found this at first, and then we wanted the references from Gattaca as well.
Yeah, I just feel like this has been done a million times.
Yeah.
You know? And to suddenly go for this with like the edge of your brand,
Yeah.
I think this is a lot more structured and bold and suits your clothes a lot more.
Yeah.
I like how you see here how it comes down a little. Yeah, so you see how this comes back. I think that's a little done. If we start to bring it forward and wear it hairline, so it's really slick, and obviously a real deep side parting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just pulling up to our next test. That test with General Idea was interesting, not knowing what the stylist really wants because he's not there, and his assistant not having the confidence to make a decision. That's always quite testing. You just want people to say yes, no, yes, like this, and have a real good idea about their direction. You know, although it's our job to push them there, to get them to sign off with their main stylist not being there and just their assistant, that's difficult. Not difficult hair-wise, but difficult waiting for the decision and tweaking here and there, waiting for pictures to come back and be sent, and so frustrating. So we're going to be there just a few minutes late for the next test. It's a female test, so Norwegian designers. Yeah, it should be alright. It's nice. We worked with them before. We did the show last season. Yeah, so it's going to be good.
Yeah. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, I love him. We just met, and like I think we're like totally on the same page. So he actually just like we're making it better. I had the base idea, and now I think he's doing his art there, so creating something amazing. The collection has a lot of lace. It has a lot of colors. It has that like nostalgic 60s, 70s feel to it. It's really romantic, and yeah, so here you'll see the mood film that I shot there, and as always that's something that we do a lot of prints, so that's our signature style. So it has that like a bohemian artistic, a little like a modern hippie. Yeah, it's really cool. So were you thinking, oh there is this wet.
Yeah, we'll go wet.
Yeah, so it could be like, okay,
so,
yeah.
Okay, so that went really well. Just trying to sort out stuff with my agent now. Looks like there might be some more jobs, styling celebrities and stuff for the shows, as well as doing the shows. So yeah, that's cool, man. It's oh shit. Yeah, so it's worked out. Phones, it's ridiculous. It's worked out really good at the moment. Really good. That test was awesome. It was nice to do a bit of braiding, do like intricate braiding, bit of a rocky feel. So we got some wet looks in there. So it's nice to feel like it flows with what trends we're seeing at the moment. Obviously, you never want to do anything that's totally different to everyone else unless it's that different and that wrong that it makes it right in quite this obscure sense. So that's cool, and we're just getting a cab now. Okay, so we're off to that big building just there. It's called Silver Towers. So the lady that lives there that we're meeting is IK, and she is editor of a magazine called Fashion 360. Well, she's going to take us to a hair place, so she's got us a sponsor for one of our shows. What that means is when we do the show, they'll get credits in return for giving us a load of free product.
It's like a black girl's dream.
You know, from time to time I'll come in and try it on.
Do you know what you're exactly like looking at?
So right now we're gonna do wigs. I know.
Oh,
We
wigs.
definitely want to do full.
Yeah.
All these are wigs over here.
I mean, one of the differences that I find between the microfiber and human hair
Of
is
course.
the texture, because it doesn't absorb the products.
Uh-huh.
You can't change the texture of the hair that much, and it still looks and feels like, well, not that it feels any different, but it still looks like, yeah.
They're going to come backstage.
Mhm.
They'll be able to record you using the hair.
Great.
They have 2 tickets. I think the 2 of you are coming to the show. They'll
Great.
watch the show. Serene's going to put their logo in the program,
Brilliant.
and you know, they can speak to you and say, okay, you know, you can say something on camera.
Great.
What hair you use, say like with Janet hair, and obviously the tools you use, you say Solano and stuff.
Great, fantastic, super. Yeah, not a problem.
We're just going to pick out some wigs for the Falcone show, but we don't know what we're doing yet because we won't find out until we do the test, and they don't actually fly in until the day before the show. So we're just going to pick out a selection of wigs, different colours, different lengths, so when we get to the test we'll be really well prepared and come up with something really cool. Okay, so at their hair factory now, and they just brought us into their stock room and just have a look around and just see, like, there's literally so much hair in here. This is like a hairdresser's dream.
We sat down, we had a meeting, talked about what we required to do the show hair-wise, and then went through and selected some samples, which we've kindly got to go and do the test. And now we're off out to lunch. So all in all, a wonderful day. Now we get paid by brands who want to do the show. So a brand will come in and think, that designer's great for me, and we'll create a look for the show, but the whole team, myself, will all get paid by the brand. So it's a totally different feel now, but there's so much that goes into it, so much time, effort, coordination of team members, of where you've got to be, what you've got to bring, and the stress along with the pressure of putting it all together is, you know, it can be overwhelming. We've had like a whole world of electricals. Solano sent us some dryers, brushes, straighteners, all these boxes on here. This is empty stuff. We've got loads of TRESemme stuff down here. Loads of products that they've sent us. More hair, wigs. So we've got tongs, straighteners, and it goes all the way down. We've got this badass tong here. There's It's awesome, all ceramic and stuff. It like gets well hot, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be nice to use that. It's a new product by T3. Rusk sent us loads of straighteners. So we've got a shed load of these, shed load of T3 ones, more brushes and towels, and then you can, you know, even count. So all in all, there's well over a good 10 grand's worth of electricals and probably 5 grand's worth of product here, and another couple of grand's worth of hair. So it's mad, all this for free, just because people want to have their products be seen at Fashion Week. Right, so we're off on our way to our first show, Kai show. Harry's got here as well, late last night. So we got me out of bed at stupid o'clock. And then after that we've got the Havana Helsinki show. So we managed to leave Harry at the Kai show just to do some touch-ups for a presentation after. Everyone's arriving now and their bags have gone up and stuff. So we're a little early, which is a good sign. The sun's out, so yeah, we're just going to kick back. A couple of minutes, grab a coffee I think, and get ready.
So I arrived last night about 1 in the morning from Heathrow, and got to New York, and this morning's our first show. So up bright and early this morning, and we came to do the Kai show at the Standard Hotel. I've just finished doing the guys' hair. Most of the guys are wearing hats actually. A couple of them wanted haircuts, so we gave them a bit of a snip around the ears. Basically what we did is we slicked back the hair so it sat flat when they have the hat on, so there's not any bumps or ridges or the hat's looking wonky or anything. So just nice and swept back. We're up on the rooftop here. Yeah, wait for the show to start in a minute. They're just doing a rehearsal, and then we'll do some touch-ups, and then that'll be it.
We're done now, it went really well. So presentation's going on. Grace, like the production lady, seemed well happy. So yeah, we're off to the next show now. We've got like 15 minutes to get there, so time's tight. We're running late because this dude took us the wrong way, so that's why. Yeah, so we're already 15 minutes late because we went all the way uptown, and now we've got to come all the way back down, and we're stuck in fucking traffic.
Girls are going to be
Just stop here. You drove us uptown. You took us the wrong way. You think I'm paying $19?
$10, yeah.
$10?
Yeah.
Thank you. Can we have a volunteer for a hair test? Great. Do you want to come down? What's your name, darling? N. M. N. N. As in. Oh, Anne. Yeah. How you doing? I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. Alright guys, do you want to gather around? So we're doing a run through. So one of the important things is like realise your weaknesses and your strengths. So plaiting is not my strong point. I can do it, but it takes me time.
You're right then.
So we're getting the stronger members of the team. It's why we have a team to plait through and do the braid. That's like an essential part of the look. We've had some shows throughout the week where hair's quite similar, which is one of the best things about the week because it constantly pushes you, and you know, people often show you the same references and pictures or ideas, so you need to work on what else was trends that week, like slight mixed texture of wet looks or braids, or and you have to look at the collection and think, would that work? Pushing yourself outside your comfort zone and stuff, it makes you learn. So yeah, there are things that re-immerse themselves, but you know, you have to put a spin on it that makes it different. You want to make it exciting for you, for someone else, for the public, for, you know, it's there's a lot of pressure in your choices, and you need to think that whatever you do has an outcome, and you don't want to be on the what not to do list of things are shown at Fashion Week. And thankfully we've never been on that. We've always been on the forefront, the pioneering end, and let's hope it stays so. Yeah. Okay, so we're just finishing off now. So all the girls have been set, and now we're going through and shaping all this and giving it the final finishes. So basically, some girls arrive late. So it's all part of it, you know, girls arriving late and us having to do it.
Trust the process.
But we just need to step it up and get a bit more energy and just get it done a little bit quicker. So yeah, just got to put pressure on everyone as soon as it starts.
This is when you start shouting at everyone, like, come on everyone, 5 minutes, I said 5 minutes.
We've got a sore throat, so I really don't want to shout. Show was really good, despite sort of like running behind a bit, like hair and makeup, it went really well.
My highlight of the week was definitely the Billy Reid show.
Definitely the Billy Reid show. One of my favourite shows that we work on sort of every year so far for the last sort of 4 seasons, which has been great.
Although hair-wise it wasn't the most tasking, like that's what makes it beautiful.
It definitely gets a great end result. The clothes are awesome. They always put on a good show.
The designer himself, Billy Reid, is just really cool. Like, I really love his style.
Always pick really good environments to film, to do the fashion show in.
And the models are always like individual, they have their own personality and character.
Which always gives you really good images at the end, and essentially you want people on the day to enjoy it, but then also so you can take it back and show it to people and put it in your portfolio, and it always looks amazing. Yeah, the guys with long hair, sleeves, like some of them got hats on, take the hat off, get them to shake it. When we start putting products in the thing,
They look too dressed.
it looks too dressed, it's not what they really want.
Harry's your go-to guy. He's like a grooming specialist. Like basically before you use a product on this, you've got to ask Harry. It's pretty much natural. They like cast their models like because of their characters.
Yeah, it's basically like the guys with long hair, just leave them now. There's one guy that's got like a top knot with a big beard, everyone's probably seen him. Like they want that, but they just want it to look nice, so like but not girly, just, you know, up and stuff. Okay, so it was a really quick fire run through today basically. We ended up getting in and just having limited time to do the guys' hair, which worked out best really because it meant that we didn't use too much products, too much layering up of products and making it too kind of artificial. So we kept the guys really natural. Guys with long hair, hats off, shook their hair out, just made it a bit more, gave it a bit of life. And the guys with shorter hair went for like a bedheady kind of natural, very natural look with little products as possible. Hair dryers and sea salt spray, spraying it through. So yeah, we're just waiting now they're doing a run through, and then there's a couple more guys I think we're going to just shake up a little bit. But yeah, it's been really been really simple, but really quick fire and really fun, so it's been good.
Wait a couple of seconds after we move, then cut out the other way. Wait a couple of seconds after we move, then cut out the other way.
Yeah, singing that. It's a Renaissance sort of era, isn't it? I love it. It's great. MC, you're supporting my brand. Look at this. Yeah, that'd be the coloured gel. Stuff like that. Yeah, maybe that.
Okay, so we've just been and met Falcone and Shane for the hair test, and we got to have a look at their collection, and it's awesome like every year. But me and Matt have been coming up with some really mad ideas for their hair, because we always do something a little bit out of the box for them. But looking at the collection now, we've got loads of wigs and stuff with us, but Matt's come up with this idea, and we haven't got it. So we're literally running really late. We've got to go to Ricky's, get some wigs, some other wigs, and some like coloured gel and stuff. And it closes in like 15 minutes and 8 blocks away, so our breath.
The biggest challenge we faced this season was definitely the Falcone and Shane Peacock show.
They always want something which is just out there, you know?
This time we decided to do a white wig, and on the test Matt kind of cut it into shape.
So it was an on-trend thing, but it was new. It was, you know, it was nice to know that we'd done that look first.
We then went to our wig sponsors and said that we needed 20 of this particular length and the colour.
But we couldn't get the purest platinum white, so we're running around New York, we're trying to get wigs, but we managed to find it. But this was going on still we never confirmed that we got all of the wigs that we needed till an hour or a half an hour before the show, wondering whether I can deliver what they want. But we managed it, and it's always like that, and it's cool, and it's a fun part, and it's adrenaline and energy, and you know, and it worked out. It was a show, it's showstopping. It was brilliant. It was a great show.